the dog days of summer. A couple of big dogs go to bat at AL. Lewis Central hits it around with Harlan, but who hit it big? Softball trilogy from the Lynx Classic. AL pitches in against TJ. The Titans swinging for the fences. Who and how many? St. Albert goes deep as well, but is it enough? Enough talk already. It's time to get out of the pool. The Bluffs Sports Zone starts right now. Hello, I'm J.J. Davis, and welcome to another edition of the Bluffs Sports Zone. It's July. Can you believe it? Hot times in high school baseball as Abraham Lincoln hooks up with St. Albert. Now, the Lynx started off their season with a 5-1 win over the Falcons. In fact, AL is 5-1 against the other city schools. And Class 2A St. Albert steps into the box this time with one of the top-hitting teams in the state.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 12, Kyle Corral.
Great game. Both clubs taking their shots first inning. The Falcons' Jake Lewis with a 2-out base hit. The senior catcher then steals second. So later, 2-on, 2-out Lynx starter Sean Smith gets the K to end the threat. AL runner on second in the third. Zach Clark chops one. Now Adam Barrett is hung up. He's coming home. And the throw? Got him. Now Clark tears for second. Got him too. St. Albert, a double play the hard way. So everybody say, it was scoreless in the sixth. The Lynx 2-on, 1-out. Sean Smith, 6-4-3 double play. Now the AL starter helping his own cause in the eighth inning. With the lollipop, the senior 8 1/3 gave up just 2 hits and struck out 7. Falcon starter Jake Petrie here. Look out! Helps his own cause. Quick reflexes and then a smile. Right it up. Still scoreless headed into the 9th inning. The visitors Alex Rendon hit by the pitch. Jake Lewis intentionally walked. Jimmy Hawk sends one to the gap. The first run of the game comes around. St. Albert scores 2 more to go up 3-0. The Falcons' Jake Petrie goes the distance. 6 hits, 5 Ks. St. Albert outlasts the Lynx 3-0.
Gutsy performance by our kids. Jake on the mound was just absolutely phenomenal. Just that's about all I can say about him on the mound. Just gutsy as gutsy gets. At the plate, you know, I told our guys, I'm like, keep chipping away, keep plugging away at it. We're going to get to him. The season itself has been, you know, we've had some ups and downs. We're really starting to come together now. And as I said at the beginning of the year, you know, I've got 5 seniors on the club, and it's like having 5 more coaches out there.
Definitely one of the best games I've ever had, easily. I was feeling it tonight, I guess. Everything was working, I guess. I'm still really happy. I just can't even believe what I did, actually. It was awesome.
It's a great game to be a part of for the players, but it's not good unless you come out on the winning end, you know. I mean, it stings a little bit, but we had our opportunities and we didn't take advantage of them. We left runners in scoring position numerous times. Our pitching staff has done a great job of keeping us in ball games, and I think the biggest thing that I can say about these guys is that they keep us in games. Our pitching staff keeps us in games. We just have untimely hitting.
How do you sum up this extra inning loss, and you just about go the distance?
Like I said, it's kind of unfortunate. I don't know how many guys we just left on third base, just a few hits away. So, I mean, it's a tough one to lose, but at the same time, we did a lot of good things. So, not too upset.
St. Albert gets even, and the Lynx packing up and moving on. Both clubs hoping for bigger and better things in the postseason. The Lynx and Yellow Jackets square off again for bragging rights. Softball ×3 a little bit later, but Harlan comes to town. Next.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
The odds of this daughter of a clergyman spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of going on to win 6 Grammy Awards? 1 in 1.4 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 110. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
G-morning, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. Text me. Are your parents home later? We can hang. LUV, love you. JK. Holla back. Holla back. Holla back. Are you with your friends? That's lame. We're in a huge fight right now. XO. What'd you dream about? Something I did? Are you on your way to the mall? I'm lonely. Nude pics. Send me some. Text me.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
To call this season a rebuilding year is an understatement. That's the impression I get from Lewis Central. Now, here's why. The other night against mighty Harlan, head coach Lee Toole started 6 sophomores and 3 juniors. Where's the seniors? So needless to say, this season has been anything but smooth for LC. Case in point, the Cyclones. The Titans look to swing the bats against always tough Harlan. Scoreless in the bottom of the 3rd, junior Jordan Schaefer with the solid base hit. 1 out later, sophomore Peyton Messling to the hold in short, can't make the play, and it's an E6. And then junior Dylan O'Connor rips a rope to left. LC's got the bases loaded, 1 out, but freshman Caleb Shudeck strikes out, and then junior Josh Jones here, pitcher to first to end the threat. Family affair at Lewis Central. The Cyclone family watches the visitors score 2 in the 4th, and then in the 5th, Nate Geddes a 1-out rocket to right center. Nicholas Kaufman scores, Harlan's up 3-0. Geddes parks at 3rd with a triple, and then Dylan Sears strokes 1 to right. Geddes comes in, and the rout is on. The Cyclones' 4 straight hits score 3 runs. Jake Davis to pretty much the same spot, and it's 5-0. Another races around. The home side can only watch as the Titans muster just 2 hits against lefty Nicholas Kaufman. Now the visitors loaded the bases in the 6th. Geddes the short, watch the throw off the bag. Another run races home. 1 walk later, Davis through the right side. And when it's all said and done, Harlan bangs out 9 hits and humbles Lewis Central 10-0.
We had some chances, and we've been swinging the bat very well the last 2 nights, and so I was a little surprised we didn't make some other things happen, but we're a young team. We're getting better as it goes. We have our good nights and bad nights, and Harlan's a very good ball club.
Number one area of concern right now?
Hitting consistency, probably. That would be number one. Number two's we make some fielding mistakes at crucial times. And I don't know if that's just a product of being tight, overthinking, those types of things. But again, with youth, you just try to work with them, work through it.
We're a young team, so we don't have a lot of experience. We're just trying to a lot of guys trying to get their feet wet and get used to playing varsity. So it's been going all right. We're sitting right around 500, which isn't bad.
3 seniors on the team, rest are junior, sophomore, and freshman oriented, but we come out practice strong and we work hard. Just game time, we just kind of tense up every once in a while and it just comes behind us.
They got some time to hit, so we didn't. Beginning of the year, we had a goal that if we can be 500 and have some quality wins and show some improvement and get better come tournament time, we're going to be happy. And right now we're at 12 and 11, so we're on top of that 500 record mark. And we've beaten some good people, but we've also lost some games that I felt like we should have won, and some games we've let get away from us. So from that standpoint, we still have some improvement. As you saw tonight, we had a few things happen that shouldn't have happened, but youth plays a big part of it.
That it does. Last out of the game, third to first. Now, Lewis Central's a work in progress, and Harlan is Harlan. One thing's for sure, though, the young Titans
Never satisfied.
never satisfied indeed. The young Titans taking their lumps, so to speak, this season, paying the price for down the road. Now, will that road lead to bigger and better things as these guys get older? We'll just have to wait and see. At last report, Lewis Central hanging around 500. With a bunch of young guns, as you heard Coach Toole say, it's that kind of year. And then there's AL. Up and down kind of season for the Lynx, but still hanging in there. DJ, struggling. Class 2A, number 10, St. Albert, above 500. And of course, the Falcons 1 out away from going to state last year. Sub-state playoffs coming right up and soon. Same deal in softball. The Titans seeing stars against Sioux City North. But up next, ALTJ one more time after the break.
No team covers Southwest Iowa sports like the team at Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine. For nearly 25 years, Jenny Ed Sports Med certified athletic trainers have cared for thousands of area athletes and their schools. And our partnering physicians at Nebraska Orthopedics help ensure you're taken care of from diagnosis through rehab. If you need to be seen now, come by our Saturday morning walk-in clinic. It's open all fall from 8 to 9:30 a.m. Jenny Edmondson Sports Medicine.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I'm lucky. Let me help you with that. I get to do something I love. It has nothing to do with touchdowns or titles. Everybody bring it in. I get to play a part in the life of someone just starting out. How many of you think homework is just as important as teamwork? I help keep kids in school. Good. And that's the name of the game. My name is LaDainian Thomason. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United.
Thanks to ASI and my free hearing evaluation, my life has changed for the better.
1 in 5 Americans suffer from varying degrees of hearing loss.
Over 85% of people with hearing loss can be effectively treated with digital hearing instruments from ASI.
Thank you, ASI, for allowing me to hear all the things I haven't heard in years.
ASI, providing better hearing and better living for 35 years.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by Corum's Flowers and Gifts in Council Bluffs for over 100 years. Online specials and giveaways on Facebook.
Here's one for you. When was the last time the Yellow Jackets busted the Lynx? That's this week's million-dollar question, as TJ and AL square off in the Lynx Softball Classic. Now, Abraham Lincoln's already stung the Yellow Jackets twice so far this season, 8-1 and 3-1. So would round 3 be any different? Windy weekend for the Lynx Softball Classic. The host school blows through the field. AL flags down Underwood, St. Albert, and Red Oak. Then comes TJ. Lynx starter Lauren Nansen just mowing them down. The sophomore, 6 strikeouts in 6 innings of work. Good crowd sees each club bang out 7 hits. AL's up 2-0 in the third. The Yellow Jackets' Emily Dickerson, who ripped 2 homers in a win over East Mills earlier in the day, drops in a double, 2-run score, tie game. On defense, the Jackets here, 1 of 3 errors. Now, Abraham Lincoln, just enough. Haley Hochstetler struck out 9. The winning pitcher against Red Oak with the base hit here, as the Lynx just outscored Thomas Jefferson 4-3. AL 4-0 in its own tournament.
It's a really big weekend for us. We played some teams, and especially this last one, it was really, really close. It was a great game, and it's just great to get 4 more wins. We knew we had a lot of talent, but we knew we also had a lot of 8th graders that had never had any high school experience before, and it took us a little while to kind of get the bats going and really sink in our defense.
We've had a lot of good hitting games, but defense really saves us. We've made a lot of really good defensive plays in the tough games, so I think both are really important.
Ladies, I thought we did a nice job this tournament.
Where was this team at the beginning of the season? Where do you think you're at now?
Whew. Night and day difference. Beginning of the season, we were struggling to field ground balls and throw one and make routine plays, and now I am confident that if we needed to turn a double play, we'd make the double play. Every time we play Abraham Lincoln, they're a good team. They are a good team. Every time we play them, we are getting better.
AL, always a tough one?
Always a tough one. I want to beat them so bad, and we're getting closer and closer, and I just can't wait. Even no matter how bad I wanted to win this game, it's come regional play is when I really want to beat them.
So the Lynx run their winning streak to 13 straight, and the Yellow Jackets go 2-2 in the tournament. Now the season's getting set for the home stretch, and it's not how you start, but how you finish. How about Emily Dickerson? It was written all over her face. She wants to beat AL, and bad. And then there's Lewis Central. The Titans head into the Lynx Softball Classic under a full head of steam. Try 6 straight wins, 5 by shutout. The Titans, a hit in the tournament. LC loses its first game and then blasts St. Albert, edges Sioux City East. Next up, winless Sioux City North. First inning, Morgan Means with the base hit. Ali Martinez hustles in, and the Titans are on the board. Meanwhile, in the circle, Means just as tough. The senior, 11 strikeouts. So drink up, it's hot. And so are the LC bats. The Titans, 12 hits. McKenna Duffick doubles to the gap in the third. And then, ditto for Ali Martinez. Almost the same spot. The freshman tears around, and it's 2-0. And then, it's the pitcher's turn. Morgan Means for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 2-run shot. 4-0 Lewis Central. Now the Titans playing good defense too, as the Stars a couple of runners on in the fourth. Comebacker. Means comes home. Out at the plate. Morgan Means then gets the big K to end the threat. Now in the end it was all Lewis Central. Striking out and shutting out Sioux City North 5-0.
We're young. They got a young defense behind them, my 2 seniors, and they've come together a lot better defensively. We've made a few changes since the beginning of the year, and I think for the most part they're coming together at the right time.
What do you think about where your team is right now?
I think right now we're starting to play the best we have at the right time of the season. District's coming up, we need a strong chemistry, and we're having strong chemistry right now, so that's good.
Feeling good. We're starting to play softball the way the Titan softball should be played, and we're playing good at the right time of the season, you know, with the districts about to come out. I feel comfortable with this team right now.
Sometimes we'll have a couple of innings where we'll struggle, but then the next inning we'll get right back into it, and we all got each other's back, so it's good.
District's right around the corner. You where you want to be?
Yeah, I think so. Could hit a little more, but I think we're putting the ball in play, making the teams make mistakes. Defensively, I think we're there if we stop shooting ourselves in the foot once in a while.
Lewis Central closes out the Lynx Softball Classic with a win, and for the weekend, LC goes 3-1. And the Titans, as you've heard, feeling pretty good about where they're at and where they're going. Where are the Saints headed? Which direction? On the other side.
Turn over this log. Yeah. Whoa! I like the big black ones. I like the brown wiggly ones.
I like the green crunchy ones myself.
Whoa.
Get out and explore nature. There's surprises everywhere. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Anyone up for dessert?
At Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, our goal is to get you back to normal as quickly as possible. That's why we use techniques like our 830 laser therapy. Low-level light finds injured tissue, energizing cells to help reduce pain instantly while jump-starting the healing process. Ligaments and tissues grow stronger than normal healing, and when inflammation is reduced, it stays away. The 830 laser at Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the therapist you know, the care you trust.
All right, guys, we gotta be smarter about what we bite on, okay? I want everyone to go outside. We're gonna run Red Rover on 3.
What about you, Tony?
I'm gonna run around in circles, flatten my arms, and make engine noises like this.
When it comes to playing, we kids are the pros.
We're eating right, too.
We fuel up.
To play 60!
Your school doesn't have a program? Be a leader. Start one.
Click today and join the movement.
Pants, pants, pants. I am folding the pants. The pants are long. Do they go on my head? Do they? Do the pants go on my head? No. They go on.
Everyday moments can become teaching moments because learning starts long before school does. Give your child the start they need at bornlearning.org.
What does the world need? What will you become? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
This portion of the Bluffs Sports Zone brought to you by the St. Albert Alumni Association.
Right here, Joni, keep your head.
Their spirit is undaunted, but on the field of play, well, that's another story. The Saints hit the Lynx Softball Classic looking for anything to hang their hats on. A positive play, a positive inning, a win. St. Albert started off a season taking 2 of its first 3, but since then, it's been all downhill. The Saints close out tournament play looking to get into the swing of things against Sioux City North. Now the Stars lead it 1-0 in the second. Couple of base hits, couple of runners on, and then Madison Lee skies to left. Coming in, coming over. Look out, collision. Both runs score, and it's 3-0 Sioux City North. Keisha Eichholt then steps up to the plate and calmly just drills one. It's off the fence. Lee comes around. Sioux City North grabs a 6-0 lead.
Right here, Joni, keep your head.
The St. Albert bench in the game, and so is Caitlin Duncan. Bottom of the second, the junior smokes one to left center. The Saints would load the bases for Chloe Meyer. Grand Slammerino for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cuts it to 6-4. but sharpen your pencils. A lot more runs would cross the plate and almost all for the other team. Top of the fifth, base hit, Stars up 12-4. The Sioux City North just belts the Saints 22-5 in 5.
We're struggling a little bit. We're a very young team right now. We're dealing with some injuries, some unfortunate player circumstances, but we're improving every day, fundamentally and with our attitudes. I projected us to have a couple more wins. We've lost a couple close ones where, we feel like it could have went either way, but we're doing the best we can right now.
How frustrating has the season been?
It's yes and no. It's been frustrating at certain points because I know that we're a good team and we have potential and we can do very well. It's just sometimes we don't always use all of our potential.
Overall, I think we keep a pretty positive attitude. We try keeping our head high even if we do make some mistakes, and attitude's a really big thing of softball, and if you have a bad attitude, things can go wrong, and I think we just need to keep our head up, and if we do that, we'll do the rest will take care of itself.
Up and down kind of year, how would you sum it up?
Just like that, a roller coaster ride. We've started out real hot right out the gates. We kind of fizzled out a little bit, but I'm expecting them to pick it up and really finish off on a high note.
Nothing but sour notes in the Lynx Softball Classic. The Saints go 0-4, but hope springs eternal. And for St. Albert, there's always the next day and the next game. And I guess I'm just spoiled a bit. I'm so used to St. Albert winning, or at least all of its teams hanging around the 500 mark, and then comes the softball team. And I coined a phrase that day. I call them the Lost Girls of St. Albert. As of July 1st, Lewis Central's record's 22-11 as the Titans stopped that 3-game slide with a gritty win over TJ. AL, 24-9. The Lynx had a 15-game winning streak snapped by Sergeant Bluff Luton, but have since won 16 of their last 17. TJ lost in 9 to LC, and Coach Stu said the Jackets just simply got to learn from it. And the Saints, 2-17. What more can I say? The regionals are almost here. So there you go, as the dull days of summer continue. Now, it seems like every season I've gone to the state tournament with one team or another. Will this softball, baseball season be any different? We'll just have to wait and see. But for now, I'm done. It's time to go jump back into the pool. So for the Bluff Sports Zone, as always, I'm J.J. Davis, and I'll see you around.